I always wondered how people could be so happy. Like, it never made any sense to me. I was very, very dark in the sense of I was just into very, sad and miserable things, and somehow I was shocked as to why I could not be happy. I was so into the whole victim mentality and the world is a bad place. I hate men. That whole thing was a full package. All through high school, that was who I am. And now when you see me, I am completely different from that person. I have reinvented myself quite a number of times, and I think that's the reason why I want to actually talk to you guys about this. I have changed my identity quite a number of times to know how to actually do that now. At that time, I just never understood how I could be more approachable, how I could be a happy person, or how I could be me now. I think younger me would be mortified and also very happy to see who I've become and to see how I have, grown into the person that I wanted to be. Mortified mostly because, she would have thought of me as like a pushover. Not because I am, but because she always thought that, being hard and controlling and tough was the way to go. But me now does not think that, okay? It feels weird to me talking about like old me, new me. But anyway, I hope you guys understand what I'm talking about, okay? So, to actually talk about how to reinvent yourself. And I'm hoping that by sharing my own journey, you'll get something that's actually going to help you become the person that you actually want to be. Am I at the position that I want to be? Am I my dream woman yet? No. I'm still working on it. I've taken certain steps to get closer to that person. But as I am journeying to become that person, I do have some tips and I have some things that I would like to share with you that I've done, which have worked out so well for me, so that you know what steps you need to take to get closer and closer to that person. Now let's actually talk about what got me to decide to actually change, like to make the change for real this time. It was me deciding to start my own business. I was like, okay, I want to start my own business, but the person that I am right now is not going to be the best person to actually work with people. What I wanted to do required me to speak to people. I was creating content online. I cannot have a straight face looking scary the entire time, okay, while I am trying to, socialize and connect with people. It required me to be happier and more approachable. So first thing that I did is I acknowledged everything that I actually wanted to change. I knew what I needed to change because I'd known for quite some time like what my problems were. It wasn't that like I needed some like revelation or anything. I knew what my problem was, but now it was a matter of then changing it. So the second thing that I did is I started consuming content that would help me get closer to becoming the person that I wanted to be. I started consuming content that made me happy, that made me positive, because that's what I was aiming for. I wanted to be a happy person. I wanted to smile more. I wanted to not feel like I was carrying the whole weight of the world on my shoulders, because that's kind of the mentality that I had all through high school. I didn't want to be that person. Changing what I was consuming in terms of social media, in terms of even the people that I had around me. To be fair, I haven't really changed my group of people as much because like my friends have been my friends forever. I mean, we've been changing a lot together, but I have very long-term friendships. So it wasn't a matter of like changing the people who are around me. It was changing my mindset towards living, being alive and what I was doing with my life and so on. Because at that time, I feel like I was an NPC character. I was just surviving. I didn't have any goals. I didn't have anything I was working towards. I didn't have any drive, anything at all. I was just here, okay? And that was not who I wanted to be. What I decided to do, which is number 3, I created goals. What am I working towards? What does this thing that I'm working towards require me to do? What person do I need to become in order to be able to achieve the goals that I am actually setting out? Now, let me not lie to you. Goal setting for me took a long time. All through high school, I never set any goals ever at all, okay? Because I was always sure that I was going to disappoint myself. So what is the use of setting goals, okay? So setting goals was a new thing. The way I started out was with me finding out about like vision boarding and stuff. So I started creating a vision board. Was it the best? No, not at all. But I was like, you know what? Let me just give it a try. I got some pictures of some things. I don't even remember what I had written down, okay? And I think I put it on my laptop and I was like, okay, I've created a vision board. I have something that I'm working towards. The vision board was me getting direction. Now came the fifth thing. I don't even know what number we're on anymore, okay? But the next thing that I needed to do was to figure out the characteristics of this person that I wanted to become. Because I was starting a business, the way that I went about it was I was now trying to be a boss lady. So I went and I did the first thing which you need to do, which is dressing up like this person that you want to be. I went and I started wearing the, formal pants, and I was dressing in like formal wear or else smart casual a lot of the times, because that's how the person I wanted to be actually dressed up. That's how she showed up. Then came figuring out the habits that this person has. So this actually got me to now start trying to look for diets, okay, that I needed to do in order to get my health in order. I started caring about my health to even start off with, which led to a lot, to be very honest, which we're going to discuss properly in a whole other video. And then I started looking for exercises that I could do. Could I last in them? Not really, because I'm still trying to figure out which one I need to do, or rather trying to get more disciplined in actually, sticking to whatever it is that I do. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm going to be as transparent as possible. I'm gonna say that, I've been on this journey and I've lost weight. We've been doing this on off thing for a very long time, but I'm still working on it. I did say that I'm a work in progress. We're not there yet. We're working towards it. Okay, so then came the me trying to figure out how this person speaks. How does this person show up in front of people? That's what I needed to figure out. Does this person smile a lot? I had to practice. Yes, guys, I practiced. Oh my word. Felt weird when I started off. I had to practice smiling because that didn't come easy to me. I always went around with a resting bitch face. Sorry for my language. And that's literally how I looked every single day. Okay, that's how I always was. Okay, and then I would walk around with a very straight face, unapproachable. I just didn't want people around me, okay? And that's how I was then. But then the new person that I was becoming, she wanted people to approach her. She wanted to look inviting, yeah? She wanted to get people around her. She wanted to make friends. She wanted to be friendly and be an extrovert, okay? Started creating opportunities for me to speak to people. So I started, striking up conversations with strangers. Stranger danger, please remember that. Sometimes use your intuition. The Holy Spirit is always guiding me, so I stick with that. But all I'm saying is I started approaching people. If someone had a conversation with me, I wouldn't shut it down immediately, which I used to do. I started, talking to people and hearing what they had to say and getting different people's perspectives and starting to understand people and so on. And that helped in shaping me to become who I am right now. I think I am a lot better than I was before. Not that I am, dismissing the person that I was before. I think she got me to where I am now, and I'm very grateful for that. But then she's not who I want to continue being. So that's the reason why we're constantly working on ourselves. So all of that made up me, the whole me that you're seeing right now. And then once I realized, the whole boss lady and hustle culture and work was not working for me, I then decided to switch again. And all I'm saying is I've changed a good 3 times, proper change, like a good 3 times. Cause now I'm, trying to get into my feminine era and, stop the hustle with no break. Cause it doesn't work out for me. I burnt myself out so many times. So what I'm saying is I've changed a number of times, which means so can you. The person that you are right now, if you are not okay with that person, if you are not okay with the mindset that person has, change. You are allowed to change. And if your friends love you, they will, jump along on this journey that you're on. They will accept the new person that you are becoming. They will learn to love you all over again because they chose to be friends with you. Or if it's your family, they're going to have to catch up, okay? They need to get used to who you are right now. I think there are a few times that I always tell my friends, I'm like, damn, you know what I'm doing right now? Younger me could never, okay? She could never even imagine that I'd be able to do this. But all I'm saying is I've changed. I am getting closer and closer to becoming my dream woman. And so I hope that you are also going to start taking the steps that are necessary to become that person. I hope that the small tips that I gave you right now are actually going to guide you in that journey, because trust me when I say I know about all of it. And I hope this is going to help you avoid certain mistakes, or help you, not take as long as I took to understand certain things and to finally get to where I am right now. Because this is a good 3 years, almost 4 in the making. But yeah. Thank you very much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to like and to subscribe, and to stick around, okay? Because I have a lot of videos for you which I talk about, self-development and so on. Because I think you need to become a specific person in order to be able to run the multi-billion-dollar businesses that you guys want to build. So that's why I share this, and I hope that this inspires you and also gets you to do, to act on whatever it is that I'm sharing with you, so that you can actually get started with everything that you need to get started on, okay? The next video that I actually want you to watch after this one is a video on how to exit your lazy girl era. Been there for a very long time, still working on it, but make sure that you actually go and watch it, because I share some tips on how I'm working on getting out of that era and becoming more productive and more disciplined in things that I do. So I'm sure that'll be very helpful for you. Make sure that you watch that video. I will see you there.